All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and today we're going to have a quick unboxing of a watch that I picked up. Now, I picked up this watch because it's been in my feed. It's shown up in a lot of stuff. I've been really into field watches lately and kind of watching field watches and whatnot on the internet. And this brand comes up quite often, and I've never looked at this brand. I do believe this brand has been around since 2004, and they've gotten quite popular out there, especially for the price. I paid just over $200 for this watch, and I like the specifications of it, so I'm sure many of you guys are familiar with Bertucci field watches, and I finally have one here on the channel. Now, I did buy this watch. I bought it from Amazon, as you guys can see. Nothing was sent to me, so I'm just going to do an unboxing really quickly here of it. There is a scratched out tag there on that. I don't know if this is maybe a discontinued model. I'm not really quite sure. But anyways, let's just go ahead and check it out. So go ahead and get the box over here. And now if you know Bertucci watches, most of them are quartz. I know they do make a few automatic watches. Here's some fit information there if you guys want to read that. Note to consumer, yada yada. But most of their watches are quartz watches. They use Japanese quartz movements. They use Swiss quartz movements, and this particular one is using an AmeriQuartz movement. And that's one of the reasons I really wanted it. I wanted to try out. I've never had a watch with this AmeriQuartz movement in it. So here's more information here. This is a titanium cased watch. Feels quite hefty, to be honest with you, even though it's titanium. Water resistance on this one is 200 meters, 3-year warranty, 3.2-year battery. Like I said, I do believe that these are made in the United States, designed in the United States. I think they're out of, I'm not really quite sure. I thought I read Chicago, but I may be wrong there. Let's go ahead and pull this out. This is a little guard that keeps the crown from bumping in and running while it's in transit. Go ahead and push that in. And this one has a small seconds here. I'm not sure which model of AmeriQuartz movement this watch is running, but definitely cool there. You guys can see the small seconds. I wanted that one because I do like the small seconds, and I read that sometimes these don't hit the marks perfectly aligned, but this one seems to be. At least that small second seems to be hitting perfectly dead on. That usually doesn't bother me all that much, but you know how it is with watches. So full titanium case here through strap. What's really cool with these, as you guys can see, they're not, you don't call them spring bars. They're just fixed lug attachment, we'll call it that. So these do not come out. They're integral to the watch, so it's like a FXD like that. This is a heavy duty, super heavy duty strap. It feels like it's going to take some breaking in. I think I did see that on the paperwork here. It looks like yeah, the band will break in custom form over the next 1 to 2 weeks while you wear it. So gonna be a stiff band. I'm gonna be traveling this week for work, and I may just make this the single watch that I take along. But really nice looking timepiece. Let me go ahead and pause it for just a second. I gotta get out my caliper, and let's get some really quick specifications on this one. All right, so do remember that this one is a 42 millimeter case from side to side. So definitely 42 there. And it looks like it's gonna be a pretty good size watch. So lug to lug, you're looking at just over 50, so 50.5, pushing the boundaries there a little bit. Thickness of the watch, whoops, sorry about that, guys. Case back to the top of the, I say the sapphire crystal, but the bezel actually sticks up a little bit higher than the crystal. So you're probably looking at like closer to like, well, we'll just call it 10.8, just under 11 millimeters. So that's very, very thin there. And then if you do decide to change the strap out, of course, you're going to use a NATO style strap. You're looking at 22 millimeters there. 4 o'clock crown position on this one, which is going to make it really comfortable against the wrist. And then with 200 meters of water resistance, I mean, you can pretty much do anything you want. Let me go ahead and wipe off the crystal on this watch here, as it looks like it had a little bit of gunk on it, but nice looking timepiece, very clean dial, big sword hands on here, which I really like. I like that ticking seconds there at that kind of 7 o'clock position. This is a US movement, like I said. It's an all metal movement, 3 jewel, and like it says, 3.2 years battery life. Let's go ahead and pull the strap off and take a look at the case back on the watch. Again, fixed lug attachments here. I'm not going to call them spring bars because they're not actually spring bars. As you guys can see, look at that knurling on there to keep that from coming through. And here we go. This is the Bertucci A-3T case. I think that's the case. Solid titanium. The battery there, it gives you the battery number, which is always helpful when you go to replace the battery on it. But really cool looking timepiece, US patented. And like I said, Bertucci is an American watch brand. So I really like what they're doing here. Like I said, I've read nothing but good things about these watches. And so I'm really excited to have this one. What I'll probably do is go ahead and do like a follow-up review on this watch after I've worn it for maybe this next week for work, and come back at you guys next weekend. Next weekend is the 4th of July weekend, or the weekend after the 4th of July here in the US. So maybe I'll pop up a video and give you some more information on this one. But I got this one on Amazon. I'll leave a link to Bertucci watches, some of the ones they have on Amazon. This one was $210 plus, I think, a little bit of shipping and tax. It came out to about $227 out the door. So not a bad price for a solid titanium watch with an AmeriQuartz crystal in it, 200 meters of water resistance, sapphire crystal, whole lot of good stuff going on with this timepiece. So guys, you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel, please do. Thanks, guys.